I love it when teams do that.
Yeah.
Great, you're giving me a boom. I'm like, all right, Lava,
There
I
you
respect
go.
it.
Like,
I respect it. I mean,
that's the
confident squad.
confidence.
Very, very confident indeed. But map number 2 now underway. Of course, if you are just tuning in, OPTIC Gaming cruise through map number 1 here against E6. Now, though, heading over to E6's map, we'll see if they can fight their way back into this series, potentially take us to a Game 3. Both teams, of course, looking to kick off their campaign here in Mexico City with a couple of W's under their belt. Makes that winner's bracket run even more viable.
Oh, he downed his teammate, but he got flanked here. But Kill's going to be traded off here. The back slap right there, and now Lava actually goes down. So, what the beast, E6, they get control over it. They win this initial team fight here.
Kind of the story of E6, winning those initials, and then unfortunately not really able to keep in control of that. The B hill still will be locked down. OPTIC Gaming going to be our blue squad for this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be E6, our red squad. And you can see Kenny now making his way over towards that B hill.
Oh, they had to drop back and take the pressure off their home hill, because I'm like, you know, why we don't at least have at least one person here making sure we defend this B hill at this point, you know? But they're going to have to retake it. It's going to be Kenny over there by himself, but he's going to get chased down here by Crushmo. And they actually get doubled down here. So, uh-oh, we got some extra blood here. Going to come down to Summons, but he goes down as well. So E6 looking to push back into this B point. They need to get the rest of their members there and be able to set up here, but they're looking good. They're looking good.
Very good indeed. Eternity now at the B hill. Should be okay to cap this one. So E6 once again looking to reduce that early lead OPTIC Gaming was able to build. It's only around about 10 points as Eternity immediately picks up the meat shield. And to be honest, I obviously don't want to call out any players, but Eternity had a very, very slow map number 1. Look at the difference. Round 1 already, he's at 4 kills, and he is not going to slow down, let me tell you that. He's a player who, I feel like, when he plays with his emotion, he becomes like a whole new player,
yeah,
if you will. If you anger the beast, you poke the bear that is Eternity, he's going to come right back at you, and he is really going to get up close and personal and win those fights. And you can just see those revives coming through at B as well. Fantastic play from E6 over at that B hill, just locking it down. And because of that good play, you see him now with the lead.
Now you definitely do here. And a good defensive play there by Crushmo. His team is they're able to control this 2-cap very, very well here. So I think here in these earlier rounds, you know, stick to your guns, right? If you don't feel comfortable being able to push and get in there and get that 3-cap, we'll get enough people down, you have to play the 2-cap, right? You just have to. Okay, if you don't know how to play for it, you just have to. And I think E6, especially with Wood Beast on the squad and him being more of an old school player, they have those old school setups, right? I think they can do a good job here once they get these setups to keep them. And I don't see anything changing right here. This looks like it can go their way. Looks like they can beat their round, but mental and
just don't lose C at this point. All you need is that one hill.
Oh, no, somebody's there.
C hill's there, but someone's overextended to A. Heads up play
Big
coming
fight
from this man. It's going to be Eternity.
Big fight.
Eternity wins it against Mental, and the A hill will be locked in. Is it enough though? OPTIC Gaming are going to be pinching in on the A hill
fight
from
Lava.
every single
Go
side.
fight Lava.
Lava's on the hill through the smoke. Eternity still trying to keep that hill neutral. You can't afford to lose it. The score 207 to 196. OPTIC Gaming coming back into this. Eternity versus Lava. Eternity does win it, but he also falls. The A hill not going to be capped. And just like that. Disaster for E6. It's going to be OPTIC Gaming that come out and take it. They played it perfectly. Eternity made the heads-up play. I think at that point you have to say, what are the rest of his team doing?
No, it was no. I don't. It's not even the rest. I don't know what happened to the rest of his team, but Eternity could have won him that round. Okay, 100%. He won a 1v1 fight on the home hill. He capped it. His team needed 6 more seconds. You stand there in that circle. You don't go to the middle of the map. You don't go towards your home hill. You stand there, and anybody that comes to you, you fight. Lava ran into a straight line in that hill. He had to win one more 1v1. And he ended up trying to fight the 1v1, but he tried to fight it 6 years later.
6 years?
6 years later.
That's a long time, guy.
Like, all he had to do was plant his feet in that hill right there.
Eternity, 7 kills in that first round, but unfortunately, OPTIC Gaming come out clutch up when they need to.
But they're not gonna remember him for those 7 kills. They're gonna remember him for not standing that hill and getting that 8.
Damn. Just got thrown under the bus like that. I see you. Fair enough. Hudson, meanwhile, he's gonna drop over towards that B hill. Explosive, just trying to bounce in there, hands the support of his teammates, and this looks good for OPTIC Gaming now to get early control of this B hill. You can just see them immediately put the pressure on as a squad. They make it so hard to deal with. Eternity, he's gonna drop, and I feel like. Now, I know that's only the first round, but that's such a kick in the kidneys.
I was just about to say they can't let that round affect this one. You know, they have to be able to shake that off, right?
You have to.
E6 loses a lot of close rounds. They can test with a lot of teams, but they can't let those rounds affect them, you know, for the rest of the map.
Yeah.
They played that great to open up the start of the game.
A-Hill is going to be the only one Enigma have so far. OPTIC Gaming will build themselves a lead, but you have to look for Eternity to potentially be picked up here by Hudson's, and that is going to be the case. So wise play coming in from E6 now, though. Can they just kind of take their time here on this B push? You don't want to see them kind of get carried away with themselves. You want to go for that setup there. Look, you can see two OPTIC Gaming players.
That's a good setup. Good setup. It's going to be hard to break that because you have to run past the guy that's like in the corner. You have to go straight into the B hill, but you also have a fight there. But they managed to actually pick up the kill on Summons. Good job there by Eternity. Summons was camping deep back into that B hill. And now, fight needs to be won, and it does. So E6 pushes back. Perfect timing here. They're going to help their teammates out. They should pick up two. This is where you go. This is trip cap time. All you got is Mental and Summons. The whole squad, at least 3-4 members should be there, and they will get there. Going to go decap this hill now. They have to work together. They can get this. They slay up the kill on Mental. Summons, can he hold off here?
Summons through the smoke as well. He's going to be tagged up. He will go down as Wildebeest cleans him up. Meanwhile, more plays from OPTIC Gaming, floating off spawn, desperately trying to break in towards that sea hill. Wildebeest is still that lava. He's going to roll, and he does break the cap as well.
Oh.
And he somehow found himself a meat shield for his efforts. I can't believe it. He's somehow still on the hill. The smoke grenade just desperately bouncing. He's trying to stay alive for his squad, and he's doing
Yo, he got the
such a
down.
good job.
Oh.
Lava,
Oh.
you beast. He does finally fall, but he bought his team that much time. Surely off spawn, they're able to do something. Mental and Summons desperately trying to blitz up towards the hill. E6, though, still not giving up on this hill. They recognize that they could win this right here, and that's what they want to try and do, but Summons finds one. Summons, is he going to find two? Yes, he is. OPTIC Gaming, they just don't die.
Somebody overextended for their home hill out of all of that as well. I think Lava, no, Kenny.
How do you even hear that in all that commotion? Kenny's like, guys, I'm over.
Yeah, I'm just like, Kenny just makes those type of decisions on his own. He just goes. Now, you still need to play for B, though, okay? You could win off of one, but as we said before, even though you can win off of one, you don't want to technically turn on your home hill because the whole enemy team knows where your entire team is, right? They're just like, hey, everybody just push. You know, we'll start knocking on the door. We'll decap or something, you know? If we take a big team fight on top of that hill. Yes, it is, and we see the round being won here, and that's going to be going in favor of E6, so they was able to hold off. So that was a good job there by them. And so going into this next round. So now, weapon placement. What wants to happen here? Is this where you drop the boom shot on top of the platform? This is going to be an OPTIC Gaming's decision since they lost this round. The question is, do they want to take that fight away from the pumping station? Or do they want to do double snipe Mental, which is also an option? We're going to see what they want to do. Botox, okay, Botox. And so that's going to be good. And I think that's going to be a good safe pick right here. But as we talked about before, folks, those Botox will be used. And so now, going forward here, we're going to take a look at this opening breakout right now. And it's going to be looking like, we're going to see 3 members actually break out here. So we're going to see pretty much the same strat that we saw before. We're going to have 4 members from both teams. They're going to be coming here towards the neutral hill of B. Now, if Summons can get out wide right here, put some shots in. They just have to be very, very patient, looking for the first opportunity to strike. E6 also gets wide as well here. And now, here comes the fight for E. Wildebeest looking to go take out Summons, but that was a bad move right there. And Hudson's goes down as well. So now you're looking at a 4v2 situation turned into a 4v1 to take control over this B hill. Can somebody come big? And it needs to be Crushmo. He picks up a double. Well, no, that was him taking out one of his own teammates.
Still a double.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him. Why not? Feeling generous. Affinity, though, he is going to be back on that sea hill desperately, just trying to stay alive. You can see OPTIC Gaming, they scrambled forward and then immediately just scrambled away, saying, hey, let's wait just a couple more seconds, try and go for another wave of kills, and then push for that trip cap, of course, as it stands. And we are at our 14-second respawn round here. So you are down for a fair amount of time. So OPTIC Gaming just want to play this one wise. And then we'll back away now for E6, though. Can they reposition and try and break onto that B hill, or potentially even overextend over towards A?
E6 is trying to stretch the map out. You're going to see Wildebeest and Crushmo and Eternity. Everybody's getting wide. Everybody's playing away from the B hill.
You got to be careful, though, because
but yeah, nobody's
C.
by your home hill. Yeah, like, you're going to get dominated like this.
You got to hit A.
That was weird. That was very weird.
You know what is really strange?
I didn't get that one.
I was about to say, when you were saying how they're spreading the map, they did the same exact thing in London, and I remember they lost a round. The same thing.
Because they went super wide?
Because they went super wide, and they lost that 1v1 on their home hill, and no one was able to overextend in time.
Yeah, because like
it works, but you have to win that 1v1.
Stream, if you take a look at the hill placements, you see A, B, C is focused on the top half of this map. If you're at the bottom half of the map by the pit, nobody's worried about you. It's like, okay, well, I don't know why you're there, but
unless you have like a boom or something. Respawn.
But pretty much, we're just going to take our numbers and go fight a 5v2 on top of your home hill and win the game. And that's exactly what we saw. And E6 was not able to drop back in time to prevent that.
Someone's heating up now for OPTIC Gaming. He finds himself double-digit kills. The only one actually in the entire game with just 3 rounds played.
So something got placed at the top. Bets, what it is? M-bar?
I'm always going with M-bar up top because there's something that's
M-bar,
so
I'm going flame grenades.
Flame grenades is a good one. I could see it potentially being that. Ooh, I think you're right.
It was frag grenades.
Oh, frag grenades. You were closer. I swear you said flames last time and it was frags.
Yeah, those frags, yeah.
From now on, frags only go up top. That's going to be the thing. Chris Rowe, up top.
Good nades. But they trade off 4v4 situation here. This is going to be a big fight. Can Wildebeest come out on top? He's not able to. The help comes in for Summon. And now him and Kenny looking to chase down Hudson's. More support for his team. But Affinity, he's able to pick up a kill as well here. Eternity trapped between a rock and a hard place. And he finally goes down. But here's the reinforcements. But they may be a little bit late. They go down as well. 1v1 for the hill. Kenny come out on top. Domination coming in. Kenny needs to get in there and try to secure this.
I thought maybe a sneaky little hiccup there for Lava could have been a heads-up play, but Kenny, he does win it in the end, and he can maybe claim his prize now. Of course, that B hill, ENIGMA6, they're going to have to try and cap that A hill. We'll be able to do that with complete ease. And now, as the dust settles from the storm, 63-34 is going to be the lead for OPTIC Gaming here in this round, and it's looking good for them.
And so they have this set up, and here's the wide angle approach, okay? But this time, Crushmo's on a solo mission. He's almost like he's out here getting, he's doing some recon work. And he's going to catch some of these guys out of position. But he's going to try to get around here. But he put himself in a bad position. Like, he needs to realize that he's behind on enemy lines. And he needs to act quickly because everybody else is on him. And now he has a guy in front of him and behind him. And now he's in a bad spot. But Explosive's looking like he wants to turn on him. This is where you go take their home hill, right? This is where you take the home hill and force him out. You don't force this fight right here. You give him B.
Good shots coming through in Affinity. He has other ideas. He's going to try and flank Kenny, but Kenny's so aware because he gets the call out from his teammate. Doesn't even allow Affinity to even touch the hill. And Kenny's still just going to defend that B hill. Finally, though, that play comes in that you called, and the home hill has been capped. That overextension comes through.
Explosive got that big double kill on when he got downed over there, but he hasn't managed to capture his home hill. This is not Mental's home hill. If I'm not mistaken, that's not Mental's home hill. Eternity.
It is Mental's home hill.
It is actually.
Wants it to be his home hill.
Yeah,
it's whatever Mental.
I think it was because I saw Lava Spawn over there, so that was the COG home hill.
Well, Mental will make any hill his home hill. Don't even worry about it.
He can claim whatever he wants, right? He walks in, he takes everything.
Kenny rolls into A. It's going to be Affinity trying to shut him down. So far unsuccessfully, but once again, you look at the score, 183 to 111. Damage done for OPTIC Gaming. They can now win this just off one hill. That is all they will need here. And in actual fact, they may just do it in style. Once again, just to demoralize, if nothing else. Mental just being a nuisance, as always. But this is going to be 3-1 now to OPTIC Gaming. They've only dropped 2 rounds so far throughout this entire series.
All right, now this is boom shot platform calling it.
3-1.
Yep, boom shot platform. Might as well start this fight off right now. You're going to be on 18, 20-second respawns. Don't worry about B. Don't worry about anything else. They may go here in the cars, put some down. But I could just see them starting to fight now. If not, they'll probably do it for round 6.
Strange. Obviously, hammer burst placed.
Because you can pull it. You can pull it off. Yeah, you can pull it off with your 18-second respawns. You can definitely pull it off.
I just feel like go for it.
Yeah, just fight.
We've seen a lot of teams basically just say,
screw
it. Round 1, we lost. Faye, just put it down, right? It really just set the whole tempo because, as you said, going into the second half, that mid-neutral hill, the E hill, is actually on platform. So if you put one of those power weapons, you learn a lot about how your opposition is going to play the entire second
more
half.
time to adjust. More time to adjust.
And more time can only ever be a good thing. Lava just trying to bait the pickup. He's known for being sneaky and sometimes rush those pickups. This time, though, ran straight past it, tried to win the 1v1, wasn't able to do so. So back to Wayne and said, all right, screw it. I will pick up the nades then if no one's going to challenge me. Don't mind if I do. Unfortunately, not going to connect with a pick with the nades, but more importantly, they do get map control at the top of the map. The B hill looks good. Mental springs into life still with the support there of Lava. Lava shuts down Hudson's. OPTIC Gaming should be able to claim that B hill, but it's not over just yet. Don't count E6 out. It's going to be Affinity desperately trying to make the play, but Lava still being a nuisance at the B hill.
With that zombie min. Zombie man character.
He's so good. I feel like he really doesn't get credit, or as much credit as he deserves. It's it's just small plays like that. I feel like he opens the map so much for the rest of his team.
You know, like it's so hard because like all of the guys on the team is so good, and it's like, who do we focus on? Who gets the most praise? You know,
right.
It really just depends on the map who goes off.
Very true.
You know, depends on the map, depends on the positions. You know, some guys are just constantly hot, and when they're not hot, they got other teammates to pick up this slack.
That's what makes
everybody on that team has a strong back.
Crushmo in a very big backpack when they need be. Crushmo once again thinking about trying to go wide here, but kind of comes back in towards the middle of the map. Spots Mental. Going to call that out to his teammate. Now though, is he going to be able to make the play over towards that A or B hill? Not going to happen. Mental already managed to connect with that pick. Crushmo's going to be down and out of action for a fair amount of time now. We'll see though, and so that push can come through.
And this is going to be a good 2-hill cap here by OPTIC. A few points, but this is where I was going to say that E6 had a good amount of time here to, kind of take their time with this lead and, kind of formulate a strategy.
Yeah, right.
They had some time before they can panic, but OPTIC was already in the hill,
And that's, again, one of the many reasons, which is why they're so good, is
they don't give you time to think.
Exactly, the speed they react to situations. It's like, hey, we got 2 down. One of their teammates is like, hey, I'm already in the enemy home hill. And then before you know it, trip cap domination, that horrible thud comes through. It's so unbelievably hard to react to, as now E6 final weapon placement for the round.
This is like, okay, just go boom, okay? Because if you don't win the fight, whatever weapon you fight for, if you don't win it, you're going to lose. Especially with 20-second respawns, right?
Right.
If you don't win it, you're going to lose. Okay, good
drop shot.
That's cool. Hey, I'm with it. Drop a boom right there. That's exactly what needed to happen. Try to come out of here 4-2.
Is it happening a little too late, though? You're in the final round of the half?
I feel like I told you before, I feel like they could have did it 1 round earlier to possibly, tie this up 3-3. But hey, at least it's not 1 round too late. Well, probably, but who cares? You just have to come out here, and they don't want to go down 5-1.5. That's the big thing.
Yeah, this is a huge round that they should win or need to win. Lava, though, someone has to put a stop to him because he is currently on fire. There are flames all around and 15 kills. Landing good shots, getting some good revives as well.
Big fight here by Crushmo. He's beautiful.
Crushmo's so good.
Don't overextend it. He got the double down there, but he didn't have to force that fight. Eternity's running in quick.
Nope, not going to happen. Eternity there to save the day. Gets the pick and also the revive.
This is good.
Drop shot.
But Eternity needs to go. He needs to do a little recon work. Figure out where the rest of your team is. Everybody's on respawn, but you have 2 members down from OPTIC. I start firing shots off right now, even though your teammates aren't there. I want to still pick up kills, so you could have the man. So you can still have the man advantage even when you respawn.
Oh, he spots Mental overextending, but first one seems a little indecisive. Drops it down, doesn't connect with summons, but he's forcing OPTIC Gaming away from the hill. That's big.
That was a good drop shot, actually.
Connected with Lava, hit that one so quickly.
But he doesn't have any help, and he's kind of stuck. He's gonna tap up though. Good tap up.
Down again.
Yeah, they crossed him out. Just good teamwork. And Explosive crossed him from the other side of that wall, which was interesting. Never seen that angle before, but he found a good one.
Explosive. He's a grinder, that's for sure. If there's any angle out there, you bet your body.
Oh yeah, he's gonna find it.
But unfortunately for him, he will drop Hudson's now. Looking to try and make the play. It is E6 to have the lead in this round. We stress the importance for them.
Yo, they have a 5v3. Now they have a 5v3. They had a 5v2 before. Now another 5v2.
This should be their round. They're on the hill, coming for it. Smoke grenades come through. Eternity still needs to try and find a couple of picks here, but Lava again dancing through the smoke. He did it a few rounds prior, and he's trying to do it again. Finally, he will drop Hudson once again, trying to jump towards the hill, but it's taking them too long. They're allowing OPTIC Gaming to consistently neutralize. Now it's coming down to Kenny. Kenny should not have license to get to that hill in time. He doesn't. And E6 in a very, very important round for them. They will pick it up. Good.
Crushmo came up big for him in that round. Made a lot of clutch plays on that platform. He almost had a scare for a second, overcommitting there on Lava. But luckily enough, he traded right there. Traded it down. Lava gets that chunk. He gets free drop shot. Round go a whole another direction. All right. But taking a look at the kills right here, and you see leading the pack, you got Crushmo and Eternity right here, 13 kills. You got 3 members on Optic with 14 kills. But going into this halftime, so this fight will switch up once again on this platform. So we got a little bit of taste of it in round 6. So weapons will be taken off, heals will be swapped, respawn timers will be dropped down to 10 seconds.
Sure will. Lava springs into life towards the bottom side of the map. Not going to connect with anything just yet. You see him very, very weak, so decides just to back away. Crushmo, though, doing such a good job of finding those intro kills for E6. He did it in the early rounds for E6 over at the top side of the map. He seems to continue it down over towards the platform side, and he's going to shut down Explosive as well.
Oh,
tries to find another
good
one.
revive, but the Mental with the quick double.
Just when you think potentially something could happen.
Crushmo's having a great game here.
He really is.
Great game
really
overall
is.
between these last 2 maps here. He's he stepped it up here, and he's being a slayer that they need.
Definitely a standout performer for E6. Eternity as well. Got to give him some props. Very slow map 1, but kind of
he definitely
really
picked it up in
turned
this
the
one.
heat in map 2. That's for sure.
Definitely picked it up in this one, but I think I don't think E6 should get down, because this is technically kind of be 3-3, because that first round got away from him. So.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's it.
Yep.
Valid point. And they're going toe-to-toe here with the green wall.
The team fire here, man. You know, Optic, they can do it all. You know, be a fan of a team that can do it all. That can push, overextend, team fire,
1v1,
use every power weapon.
Yep. They definitely have everything in their arsenal. As now Crushmo has to scurry back towards that F-hill. The domination coming through. He's going to be neutralized, though. Lava is actually going to be the player being the nuisance. And it's just no surprise.
Who was that player again?
Yeah, yep. Lava just consistently dancing around the home hills.
Larva?
Lava.
Larva? Oh, okay.
What are we trying? You really? It's been, what, 4 months now? And now you choose to roast me on my pronunciation of words?
Oh, like you going to get me on the Lipson?
Hey, man, you're saying it completely wrong.
Oh, you're not saying Lava completely wrong?
I'm sorry, where is Conor McGregor from? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, yo, hold on, he's from Ireland, okay?
That's what I thought. Remember when you said Italy?
I was about to say it again, too.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. You took your extra little time on that one.
I did. I really did.
Well, the
The
scoreline,
flags look exact.
163 to 128. OPTIC Gaming still in control, despite only controlling 1 hill here. E6, they're going to have to neutralize that D hill, and just as I say it, Hudson springs into life here. This could be a trip cap for them. Hudson's going to be revived. OPTIC Gaming needs to try and neutralize the hill. They are in the D hill as well. Someone is overextended to F. They will need more than 1 hill, though, if they are to hold out to this lead. It's going to be just
That's
over
their home
10
hill.
seconds.
Affinity is going to be able to clean that up. He just needs the rest of his team to
Boink.
hold their ground.
I think this is good for E6, to be honest with you.
Yep.
They may not win on this domination here, because the hill could be broken rather easily with Mental, but I think the damage was done elsewhere on the map.
But I think this is a good fight. You keep fighting on Optic's home hill. Even if your whole team gets slayed out, you keep fighting here on this home hill, okay? Because you have to keep their attention.
Mental has to go. I think he recognizes he can't stay to cap that hill.
Yeah, he's going to let his teammates
get
get
all the way
in.
to F. To be honest with you, he has to ignore that fight. But no, recognize he's not going to get there in time anyway. So now see if he can pad those stats. Not going to happen. E6 showing a life. This is what we'd like to see. 4 rounds to 3, still in favor of OPTIC Gaming, but E6 they can play with the best.
Oh, they can. They definitely can.
I think you have to look for Crushmo as well.
Yeah.
If he can continue being that intro player for E6 and winning those big 1v1s, that's
Especially on the platform.
What's OPTIC Gaming do? The block on platform?
I think that's
the sneaky strat almost, really.
I think they feel like E6 is expecting them to put a boom down, right?
I think that's them basically saying, hey, we're just not going to bother kind of playing into that strat, but they decide to block off up top, not going to allow E6 to stretch the map out on the top side.
Yeah, and
Seems
also
almost wasteful, though.
you know, I have mixed opinions about it. The reason why is because if the boom shot goes on platform and things don't work out, one of the new strategies that's out there is to put a drop shot over there on the top half of the map.
Then you play for
So
that.
then it's like, all right,
Right.
do whatever one you want. You know, you want to go for boom shot, we'll smoke boom shot, get drop shot, the boom shot across the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they force it. So they're blocking that, allowing that strat not to be used. But I do think we will see a boom shot or drop shot get placed on this platform very soon, though.
Especially, I feel like if E6 were to lose this next round, I think 100% that's what they go for. If OPTIC Gaming lose, though, I don't know. Maybe support weapons. We'll have to wait and see.
But they're pushing 3. They're knocking on E6's home front door right here. They can't die. You got 2 members down. You got 3 members on their home hill. They have to be able to slay these guys out. But good move here by Eternity. and nobody's in position to stop him. He's going to get a break, but somebody has already backed up. Kenny already knew what the deal was, and he comes in with this quick up A, taking out Eternity.
I feel like Eternity blinked and he was dead.
Yeah, Kenny set that shot up real good there, and Domination coming in here. But you have Wildebeest. He ain't trying to go out without a fight here. He has 2 members in front of him. He needs to get this up
Team
A.
kill came through as well. Mental actually team killed, so that actually gives the E6 just an extra breath of relief. But just as that breath is there, Wildebeest immediately drops. Kenny now trying to be a nuisance over towards this D hill.
I don't want to see nobody try to up A Kenny here and die. Like, I want to see them like take it wide, take their time, and kill him. Okay, don't give them no free shots here. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. Good team fire there. They will control over this. They take control over this E hill as well. And now they're waiting for the rest of their teammates to respawn here. They got eyes on everybody.
E6 springing into life. This is what you want to see from them. They now jump on towards that E hill. This is looking very, very good for them, to be honest with you. I mean, OPTIC Gaming do have the lead in this one, 115 to 74, but if E6 can continue playing like this, they may actually bring themselves back and tie this up here.
Yeah,
Kills
double
once again
here.
still in their favor. Explosive, though, he is going to be on that neutral hill. He's found one. Can he find more? Doesn't matter if someone's just there for the support, and Explosive
2v2.
still there.
2v2, and he's gonna go down. This turns into a 2v1, but Mental was somebody else in place. Kenny is somewhere. Don't know where though, but Kenny was the other guy that was out there, and there you go. He's closer to the platform.
Oh, Kenny, can he try and sneak a couple of kills here? Could potentially just jump straight on towards that plat, and that's going to be the game plan. Support comes through, now E6. They have to push off the gaming off the E hill, and in comes Hudson's. He finds one, that was Lava. Hudson's looking for more. Nicely played by E6, immediately reacting to OPTIC Gaming's pressure.
Yo, so the last time they did it, like right immediately before the last team fight, they broke ice, got the first 2 kills, but then they put themselves in positions for OPTIC Gaming to get 2 kills of their own. Like, can we just like take our time real bit, you know, roll together in packs, not give up any free kills? Domination coming in here. Ooh, good kill there by Hudson. He's going to defend his hill.
That was fantastic defense, but the F hill will be broken. I believe it was Kenny over there who was able to find that pick.
Hudson's backs up from this.
Look at that score. The lead that OPTIC Gaming once had in this round has been massively, massively reduced, guy.
Going to come down to a fight on E.
82 to 182. However, E6 with the 2-to-1 hill advantage. Woo! This hill needs to be capped very, very quickly for OPTIC Gaming if they want to try and win this one here. If they cap it, they will win this one on points. You can see it's a tied game. Can anyone from E6 go for the play here? But you see Mental already running towards that D hill, not going to give E6 any time to breathe. And with that, OPTIC Gaming now go up 5 rounds to 3.
E6, 2 opportunities that round. They broke ice, got 2 kills, had themselves a 5v3 situation, and then allow OPTIC Gaming to even up the odds. They can't allow that to happen. So going forward here, you know, we're gonna see what the weapon selection is gonna be. Maybe we finally see a pit, something along the center of the map. I don't see. They can do the trucks, but I think this is where you put out the big guns.
Frags. Not as big as you may necessarily like, but could kind of support that platform hill later on.
It's a setup. You know what I'm saying? They're setting up for the late game. All right. Frags are part of that plan. Frags are a part of that plan. They're just picking out the weapon selections. You know, they're gonna allow when OPTIC gets match point, the boom shot will go.
I hate that. I hate when I see that. When it gets, oh, you know, teams at 6 drop the boom. It's like, well, you're not giving yourself any life here. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned.
We will see, you know, some members drop down here. Of course, they are going to be playing for these nades. On board here with Crushmill taking some damage. His teammates are going to be in there. Good stun on Summons, but Summons has a good eye on him. Good trade off the back. Hey, coming out here by Crushmill right over the sandbag. That was a good shot. Good shot.
Crushmill really impressing so far this series.
Good nades, too, as well.
Affinity and Wildebeest clean up a couple of kills. This is looking good for a potential immediate response, but Lava hits Wildebeest and Affinity. And just like that, that E6 push is put to a stop. Lava having absolutely none of it. Crushmill is still there, though. Could still maybe capitalize on the E hill. Expect pressure from OPTIC Gaming to come through, but I think he should be good. So E6 with the advantage.
All right, so man, to stay alive there, I think we're going to have frag grenades on respawn here in about a good 35 seconds or so. So you can kind of wait for that next set. But a lot can happen in 35 seconds. E6 is going to try to push Summons out of here. And Summons regroups with Lava. Are they going to take the 2v2? He regroups with Mental. 2v2 fight here on the bottom half of the map.
They've lost control of that E hill. In fact, he's still neutral now. So not over just yet, that fight currently. And Summons still trying to put some good shots down over towards Crushmo. Crushmo will fall, and that should be Crushmo cleaned up as well. Now, can he collapse onto the E-Hill?
Affinity going big on this platform. Going big on this platform. Winning multiple fights up here. He's been able to help control this E-Hill. Hey, this is going to be one of the most important ones here, but it's an even game. Here comes Hudson. Him and Hudson's been doing a great job here. Hudson's just trying to get in here, trying to close the distance, but he's too much in the open, too much teamwork there by OPTIC Gaming to come out.
Yep, OPTIC retake control of E, and look how close this round is, 102 to 102. Back and forth action, and it's all really coming down to the platform.
Play for these nades right here. That's what they have to do.
Nades are going to be crucial. You're absolutely right. Crushmo tries to put himself into a position to try and cause those problems. The smoke grenades being used. You can see Lava there thanks to the X-ray mode on his left-hand side, just at the bottom of the map, waiting for Crushmo to make a mistake. Crushmo forced to back away now. This one almost coming to an end, 146 to 132, still in favor of OPTIC Gaming. They look to put themselves at the match point.
And you're going to see 2 kills get picked up there by OPTIC on the platform. That's going to be 3 kills, and they see the 4th. That's going to be 4 straight kills. The rest of the squad is already going to the home hill.
Yep.
They know what that means.
He's immediately there, and you just see how quickly
all
they
members
react.
dead. Yep.
Everyone's there as soon as they see that first player. Someone's going to push up the hill. Lava already going for that cutoff. 6-3 now. OPTIC Gaming match point for the green wall in what has been a very convincing first matchup that we've seen them on this main stage here in Mexico City. We kind of had questions, how are they going to perform this weekend? Are they still that #1 squad, the most dominant team in the game? This performance definitely looks like it.
No, it definitely does here. So what they did good here in that last round was they got good nade control. So they got the nade control, and they used those nades to take over full control over Plat and kind of bait those OPTIC players on top of that platform to get that boom shot, kind of funneled those guys right into a trap. Now, if they can do that here for a few rounds, keep doing it the same way, just some consistency here for 4 more rounds, they can take this map. It's very much possible. It's going to come down to that fight, though, for the frag grenades.
Drop shot, of course, placed on platform as well. We'll see how that's going to be affected. Crushmo, 21 kills, though, for E6. Really.
Yo, Hudson's has like 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he stepped it up here in the second half.
Ooh, damn. All right, Hudson's, I see you. You're making plays. Anyone says, oh, they're better with reactions.
Whoa, good shot right there by Hudson's. He's trying to turn it up one more notch. They can get the good double here if they pick that up. And yes, they will, but Kenny's making plays on Eternity. That was on the edge. And here comes Hudson's once again. Double meat shield. Good job. Pick up the boom shot. Now they need to push forward here. Lava may have something to say about this whole situation. Wildebeest is going to go in here to fight another 1v1. Push Lava off the hill. Wildebeest. Lava's being very annoying here. He's prevented the trip cap from coming in. Even if he dies right here, he gave his team
so much time. So much time that you can see Mental, Kenny, all the OPTIC Gaming players are spawned. Okay. Secure that F hill so they can just kind of reset. But it's a fantastic start from E6. They've already got themselves a 50-point lead. They control D and E.
They're spreading out. They're not going for the trip cap. They're not playing for it. They still had Lava down. I want to say they actually maybe had the man advantage. They may have had somebody come out of spawn as well, which, just leaves them in a 4v4. But they're going to go wide here. They're set up along the map. He got the down, but he got flanked there. Just did not have enough help. Nobody was watching his back from the platform. That's a scary thing, You have these power weapons. You go set up, and you just can't hold the setup.
Mental and Explosive both with picks. Is that the opening in the door OPTIC Gaming need? Affinity scrambled back to the D hill. You can see Kenny staring at him. But OPTIC don't want to push this just yet. Crushmo and Kenny going for a big fight. You can see the support fire being thrown across the map. But, you look at the score. OPTIC Gaming, they want to try and come back into this quickly. They will need to neutralize that D hill.
I feel like E6 had like half their players like maybe wanted to sit back there, and the other half maybe wanted to push, I could be completely wrong on that. They was all on the same page to kind of just sit back. But, I just feel like they were kind of torn in that decision because I feel like they could have pushed. They had ample opportunity in trusting Wildebeest to hit some of those drop shots, but they just was not able to do that. And now they're stuck in a difficult situation. They had the lead, but OPTIC is about to be on this home hill very soon. Good kill. Now you got to stay alive here. Put one more shot in. Wait for your teammate to come on the flank, and you have to stay alive. Domination possibly coming in here. They got to help. I don't see OPTIC getting this domination right here.
No, they've scrambled away. They recognize that they need to neutralize it just
Drop
for a
shot
period
in
of
someone's
time.
hands, too.
Oh, is that going to be useful? Yes, it is. Eternity go down. The D-Hill still neutral. No one actually able to cap it. And OPTIC Gaming are coming straight back into this one. That could be a good drop shot. Forces them again off the hill. If nothing else, that was the perfect play that needed to be made. 161 to 150. OPTIC Gaming now will win this game on a 2-to-1 hill advantage. And Infinity recognizes that, immediately blitzes over towards the E-Hill, but he's going to need to pick up a couple kills.
He didn't finish off the kill.
Is he going to go all the way to F? It looks as if he's going to try and put pressure there, but Lava coming off spawn. Infinity, he's stuck in no man's land. Kenny's behind him, desperately just trying to stay alive. He will fall, and OPTIC Gaming now will take the lead here in this round. Can they close it out?
He was hoping his teammate finished off the kill. Infinity laid a brick on whoever that was on platform. Might have been explosive, but the rest of the squad wasn't able to clean it up here. The trip cap is needed here. The brakes are needed. It's not coming in. And I think we see OPTIC Gaming take this map 7-3, folks.
Yes, they will indeed. The Green Wall kick off their Mexico City campaign very, very well. A 7-1 victory and a 7-3 victory under their belt against E6. Of course, not over for E6. It's pool play, so we'll see them in action again tomorrow. Question then, will they be able to break out into the championship winners bracket, or will they start off their campaign in the championship losers? I think with what we just saw there, it was small mistakes, right? It was nothing massive. I think they were competing very well. Maybe not necessarily map 1.
Yeah.
But in map 2, which was their pick, they looked very, very good. I think, you know, you put them against some of the other squads out there, and I think this E6 team is definitely going to make a run.
I think Dam was a very good map choice for them. We saw them how they play. They've had close matchups on that map beforehand, and they're very consistent on it. It's definitely a strong map in their arsenal, so anybody that has to go against them on that map needs to be very, very careful in what they do.
Crush Mode definitely a factor as well.
Him and Hudson's.
You see all the picks Crush Mode was able to get, and all smiles and handshakes from both E6 and OPTIC Gaming. Excited, of course, to see OPTIC Gaming throughout this weekend. A team you expect to see in the grand final. It would be shocking if they weren't.
Yeah.
But, you know, who knows?
We
still have plenty more of the tournament.
Plenty more Gears of War action.
In terms of your dark horse for the event, though, who's the one team you would kind of say to maybe a lot of those newer viewers out there you're going to want to keep your eye on then?
Panda Gaming.
Panda Gaming?
Panda Gaming.
Hey, same. I'm excited for Panda. Really am. I think they've had a fantastic day today. Can they continue it through, though? That's the question. With 3-day events, it's very different. You need to make sure you always have that momentum rolling. You can never come in, you know, Friday. Play as well as you want Friday, but if you play like
crap on Saturday,
doesn't mean anything.
You can have the tournament of your life Friday and Saturday. You get here Sunday, you can't even shoot straight.
Poop the bed, doesn't matter. People only ever remember the Championship Sunday performances.
Really.
And as we said, we have so much more action here from Mexico City. That is going to conclude everything, though, from this evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.